In this video, I'm going to teach you the 3 different methods that you can use to run ads to get jobs for your trade business. We're going to use social media for these ads. I'm going to take you all the way from beginner to intermediate to the expert level. We'll go through all of them. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Jake, and for the past decade, I have ran my own trade business completely and solely online. So I didn't rely on contracts, subcontracts, outside sources for any of my work. I wanted to get all of my jobs online. So I've been building out this method all the way from starting from the start all the way through, and this is what I've learned. I'm going to teach you the 3 most effective ways to get jobs, whether you are starting out all the way to whether you want this automated and nurturing your customers for you. So we're going to go through that in this video. Let's jump into the computer where I will run you through all of this. So the first thing that we're going to look at is option 1. This is for the absolute beginners where you want to get some jobs into your business so that you can make some money. That's the most basic option. This option does have the most drawbacks though. So let's run through it. The first thing is you can run some ads, right? I need to move my head. I need to get this pencil. All right, so you can run some ads. Basically, what we're going to do with these ads is they're called cold ads. And what you do with your cold ads is you basically just put up an offer or a video of your service to attract people into your business. Where this is going to send them is straight into your messenger. Now, in your messenger, that's going to be your Facebook or Instagram messenger. And basically, you're going to spend a lot of time in Messenger replying to people. This has the easiest threshold to pass for people. So they're happy to send you messages, ask you questions, and talk about your service. But the best bit is you get all of the information. So you get to figure out what people are asking, what people are looking for, what sort of questions they have about your service. Take note of all of these because all of these questions come really, really handy for the next few options where you can actually automate these processes. So if you are still beginning and you just want jobs, you're not too sure yet, and you just want to get some customers through the door, you don't really know what they're after, what they're looking for, what your offer is, how much you charge, get a feel for it by using Messenger ads. These are lowest cost. You will get a lot of messages. Just be wary. It's crazy how much messages you will get, and you'll have to talk to a lot of people, but you'll get a very, very good understanding of how to actually use your ads, what ads work, what kind of people you start attracting with different ads, and if you can put your prices up, lower your prices. There's so many cool things that you can actually figure out by using Messenger and just seeing what people speak to you about. And obviously after that, you're just going to be learning and booking in the jobs. So you book in the jobs, get them done, and then you can, while you're on those jobs, take content, and the more content you have of jobs, the more you can put together videos, photos of past jobs, and use those in your new ads, right? So this is the most basic way to do it, and it's very simple. It's very straightforward. Run ads to Messenger. Use Messenger as your campaign objective, and you can spend as little as $25 a day on these, and you'll get results. You'll get jobs through. If you want to start the ball rolling, this is the best way to do it. The next option here we have is option 2. So this is going to be a little bit more advanced, but what we'll do with option 2 is the same thing. So just cold ads, don't worry about anything else, no retargeting, no anything like that. Just cold ads where you will either have your offer, your service, or anything like that. One thing to note is for each of these ads that you're going to be running, don't run a broad thing saying, hi, I'm an electrician, or I'm a plumber, or a landscaper, right? And expect that people are going to come to you. Unless you don't know what you're offering, then go for it. It's just, if you say, I will install your downlights, or I will install your baths, or like, if you specifically pick something, Facebook's going to have a lot easier time finding the person that wants that specific service. And I understand that you can do everything. I was in the same boat when I did this. I was like, I can do everything, so I'm going to put it all in there. Switchboards, lighting, PowerPoints, renovations, whatever you want, I can do it. Like, you can run ads like that and you will get customers, but it's probably the least effective way to do it. Unless you don't know what you want to offer yet, then maybe do it like that. I guess it still works, but I just wouldn't. I would pick something, say lighting, say downlights, say TVs, like whatever you want to do, pick that and run that specific ad. That will help Facebook find people and send them like the ones that are looking for that, because Facebook have lots and lots of information on the people that you are trying to target. So Facebook knows where to find them. So the more specific your ads are, the easier it is for Facebook to find. Now, what you're going to do in this case is use a leads campaign, and this is going to send them through to your website. On your website, they're going to be able to have a scroll through, see about your service, right? So this is where it comes in handy. If you say, I do lighting, and then you have a website that has a page about lighting, send them to that page so that they learn about the lighting that you have to offer. We go into a lot more depth on this, and I'll be making a video soon on websites. Once I do, I'll link it here. So following that, on the website, you're going to have a form, right? And this is where the questions that you learned from Messenger come in handy, because you know what customers want. So on your form, you can get the questions, get it. So you can say, cool, what type of lighting? How many lights do you want? What TV do you have? What size is it? What bracket would you like? Like, you can ask all these questions. Customers will fill out these forms and send you the forms, right? With all of the like everything that they want already on it. And then all you need to do is in Xero or QuickBooks, whatever you're using to quote your jobs and send your invoices, you can use all that information that you already have, put it into your quotes, send it to them, and then you don't have to, like, you haven't spent any time on Messenger or anything. They've just sent you exactly what they want. You send them the quote. The next thing here is you want to follow up with them. So obviously this is where you just do your due diligence. This isn't part of the ads, just a little bit extra, where you just say, hey, I just want to check in, got your quote, blah, blah, blah. This is all just customer service. You want to put a lot of effort into your customer service after you get this person, right? Because you have paid for this person to be interested in your business. You've paid Facebook to find people and borrow their information. And now they come here, you want to get them to book in. So you want to follow up, make sure. Some will book straight away. Others you just want to check in with and make sure, right? So that is basically number 2. Now, if you want to go a bit more advanced, we need to jump into some different things. So we're going to go a bit further with this one, right? Advertising effectively. There are 3 stages to a customer journey. So we're going to go in a little bit depth here. There is cold, unaware. So these are the people that have no idea that they either need your service or they don't know that you exist yet, right? So they don't know anything. They're just scrolling through Facebook and Instagram. Your job here is to pop up and make them think about it. Put the idea in their head, okay? The next stage is the warm stage, where they know they have a problem and they know that you exist, right? So these customers know that there's something, they've been interested by your cold or someone else's cold, and then you're trying to get them into the warm, where you're going to, this is where you do a bit more of your, like, you'll get a quote, you'll find more customers in this warm stage, and this is where you attract customers. So you later on expand out to this. But anyway, then you have your hot and ready customers. These are the ones that just want to purchase, right? They're ready to go. So how do we speak to these customers at each different stage? What we're going to do is jump into cold first, right? So cold here is the unaware stage. The things that drive people are away from pain or toward pleasure. So if you install TVs, say, away from pain would be the messy cables. So you want to say, like, look, before and after, this is what you could have. That's horrible, this is great. Toward pleasure would be showing the end result of a really nice TV setup, really fancy home, like, you know, nice and cozy, and something that people dream of having, their ideal setup. So there are 2 different scenarios you can use for your cold and unaware, all right? Then when you're in your warm aware stage, you have people that know there is a problem, but they don't know who they're going to use yet. So this is where they're shopping around, right? And this is where people call and they get quotes from you and other people, and they're like, I'm not sure yet, rah, rah, rah. This stage is really good, and this stage is where you're going to win customers, but you need to put in the work to convince them. Now, in another video, I'm going to show you how to automate this entire process, but this is a very important stage and where you'll do most of your targeting. The next stage is your hot and ready. This is the right time to purchase, right? So no dramas at all. This is where they're like, yep, cool, I've seen you, I want this guy, book him in. No dramas. That's your hot and ready. So they're waiting for the right offer. So how do we speak to these customers, all right? This is how the stages go through. We need to attract the customer with the solution to a problem or the end result, like I was speaking of. So we've got the solution to the problem or the end result, right? Now they're either not going to care, where they just go down here, it doesn't matter, or they're going to be interested, right? So we're attracting with the ads, with our solution or the end result. Facebook is actively learning who doesn't care and who is interested. It's sending us the ones that are interested and leaving out the ones that don't care. So it's actively getting smarter and smarter and smarter. The longer you run ads for, the smarter Facebook gets, which means you spend less and get more customers as time goes on. So it just gets better and better and better because the algorithm is learning. Let this thing do its work. It has billions of touch points on everyone. It knows who has looked on JB Hi-Fi. It knows who has been to Beacon Lighting. It knows who has gone to Bunnings and who's followed the latest trend. Like, it knows everything. and it sort of can, like right now, it knows how to find people where they are. Facebook's job is to get you the most customers so you keep giving them money. So put your faith in Facebook, right? So what we're doing here is we are attracting with our solution to a problem or our end result, finding the interested ones, and then we're building trust, right? So this trust stage here is when they're at the warm aware. So we are building trust with these people, and we do that by using reviews, by using proof. So saying like, here's all the installs we've done. Here's another customer that said this, your Google reviews, all of these things come into play here. And they're either not interested, where we learn some more, or they like your offer and they go a little bit further in, right? So once they're a bit further in and they trust you, we're then moving from the reviews and proof stage to the educate stage, right? So now they want to know what sort of, like what they should be thinking about, how they should be doing it, what package is right for them, how much it's going to cost, like all of these things. This is where they're getting all of their, they're getting quotes from you more than likely if they already like your offer and they've been following you through this whole process here. And then we're just educating them. We're giving them as much as we possibly can. Now I'm going to show you how to automate all this as well, but that's the stage that we're in. So the next one, when we're educating them, we're going to go here to tips, designs, visions, everything like that. So visions, when I say that, I mean use your Instagram like a vision board. So you can put up pictures of other people's houses and make sure they look really good. Edit your photos, edit your videos, make sure they look really good. You can send them emails with tips and designs and different ways to do their houses and cool things like that, and just get them right over the edge so they just can't imagine their house anymore without your service. And then you sell them, book them in, right? So how do we do this with ads? How does it come down? Here it is. First, we have our cold ads, right? So we're sending traffic that are solution to a problem or the end result. We're sending them in the cold ads, right? This is going to your website. Now, on your website, you want to have a PDF with everything about your service. If you are advertising pendant lighting, you have a landing page that's only about pendant lighting, nothing else. You don't offer any other services on this page. We are only looking for people who want pendant lighting. Now you can do this as many times as you want. So if you do pendant lighting, TV, CCTV, run each of those to an individual landing page with an individual PDF. So customers know exactly what it is that you are offering them and that you know everything about this service, right? So a lead magnet, that is a PDF. Give them a PDF with a booklet and it's got design tips, it's got different packages, it's got everything that customers ask, right? So if you have been going from here and the messenger, you know what customers ask, put all of those things in a PDF with pictures and descriptions of different things and all of these questions, answer them, right? So when these customers come, they get a lead magnet with all of the questions already answered, right? In exchange for a lead magnet, you're going to say, here, grab our book in exchange for your email address. Damn, I keep moving my fat head. Grab our book in exchange for your email address. They leave the email address and it goes into a sequence, right? This is going to put them in an email list. The first email obviously is going to give them the PDF, right? But then you can follow up with them. So every day you send them an email with like another question or say like, hey, look at this job. And then the next day goes and you send them another email. This is all automated that says, hey, look at this review we just got. Send them another email that's like, wow, check out like, you might want to know about this bracket or this lighting, whatever, right? Answer all the questions in this too. So we follow the same journey that you would in your lead magnet, just in emails and personalized. So we've taken them now, we're not even advertising anymore. We've taken them into our own system and we're nurturing them personally, right? So the next thing after that would be coming up to the warmer ads, okay? So the warmer ads here, you want to run ads, a second set of ads that has things like reviews. It has things like finished jobs, like a bunch of different jobs. You're trying to build trust with them and show them that you are the expert, because the way that you get customers is by staying top of mind. So if you have this ad going to a customer, this ad going to a customer, this ad going to a customer, and they're seeing your ads all day, you're the only option. You're the only one that exists. You stand out, right? That's the best way to do it. So at this stage, I would still be sending them through to your lead magnet because they may not have got it yet. And also, if they go through to your lead magnet, they're more than likely getting these and they know how to get a quote, right? Or they're going to end up on your website and they know how to navigate because they've already done their due diligence, right? The main purpose of these is just to stay top of mind. You're pretty much paying to be on their phone screens at this point, right? So while this is happening, your email list is working. So you've sent them this one, no worries. At this point here, they may have gotten themselves a quote, right? So if they get another quote, they're going to end up in a different email list. We'll run through all this anyway, but there's just email lists working in the background for you. And then if you want, I don't usually, you can run offer ads, right? So this is going to be like, hey, we're running a, promo where you get buy 2 lights, get 1 free, whatever. And that's an offer. And then the people that are hot, this will go to, and they're more than likely just going to straight away book in. But that's what you're doing. And then the same thing, like in your email list, you can run the same offer and probably book them through your emails, okay? So this is a more advanced way of doing it. Now, when I talk about automating everything, I'm just going to show you over here. We do have a way to automate all of these different ads. So like I can show you in another video how we actually set this up and run people through, set up the automated email list, how they're actually working. But all of this advertising can be done automatically. So what you are actually paying for here is Facebook to find people for you, send them to you, and the only difference is you're either doing it manually, like this one, or you're over here and it's doing a little bit more automated, but you're still doing manual stuff in your quotes. And then over here, when you're really nurturing people and taking care of them, this is where it's turning into a more automated process. So these are the 3 basic ways that you can get customers for your business by advertising on social media. Social media is there to automatically go out and find you customers. It will get better with time. You will find the right customers there, I promise you. Just remember, one specific service. Don't offer everything unless you have to, and take note of all of the questions, all of the information, and you can adjust what you are doing in the back end to change the type of customers you have, to change your advertising, and to get a lot more out of this. So that in basic is the 3 types. I hope this helps. Down below, you will find a link. Click on that and it'll take you to an opt-in page, which is my lead magnet. That's going to ask for your email address. I send out emails with so much information. So if you are interested in staying on top of this and learning a lot more about marketing, then I am actively teaching it every single day. My mission is to get tradies online and help them get jobs of their own so they don't have to rely on contracts and subcontracts for all of their work. And that is what we are doing here. So if you like this, please leave me a like, give me a subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one.